Mercury in Pisces, or Mercury in the 12th, is an energy of watery communications. Again, Pisces is a water sign, just like Cancer and Scorpio is. These people are sweet and soft communicators. They're not the type that want to argue in their communications. And so if you're dating someone, for example, with Mercury in Pisces, don't be surprised if they just swim off if you have a disagreement. They'll swim back, but it's not an energy that wants to keep arguing about things. These are sensitive communicators. They don't do well with harsh realities of the world. It's too much for this energy. It doesn't mean they can't deal with it, but it just means they're extra sensitive to communications, extra sensitive to words, extra sensitive to text messages, emails, communications of all forms, communications in words. These are the people that write poetry. These are the songwriters, Mercury in Pisces. These are the songwriters that write tunes that make you cry. These are the songwriters that bring tears to your eyes. Mercury in Pisces. And so, again, Mercury in Pisces is kind of a soft-spoken type of energy for communications. And Mercury in Pisces is the symbol for the fish. And fish, what do? They swim right, they swim left, they swim up, they swim down, they swim in different directions. That's the kind of energy of communications with Mercury in Pisces, or the 12th house. They tend to like to communicate in a way that is secretive, in a way that is kind of behind the scenes without everybody listening to them. So, for example, in an airport, Mercury in Pisces is probably not going to be the person bringing attention to themselves, talking on their cell phones. As I mentioned in previous audios, you know how you go out and you can hear someone's phone conversation loud and clear? That's probably not going to be a Mercury in Pisces person. It could be, but it probably isn't going to be. Now, because Pisces rules addictions, because they're so sensitive, these are people that can also be the type that call you after they've had one too many to drink, or one too many other things. So if you're the type of person that has Mercury in Pisces and you like to call people after you've had one too many to drink, you might want to maybe turn your phone off, not say things you don't mean. You know, don't come out with slurred speech and things like that. So this is a sensitive energy. It's a very healing form of communications. It's a communications energy that's sweet and soft and is kind of very intimate and emotional and very creative with words. This is also an energy where they may like to communicate when music is playing in the background. And so, again, this is a water sign form of communications. If you're working for someone who has Mercury in Pisces, the 12th house, don't be surprised if your form of communications is too much for them, because they can't help it. It's the energy they carry. Okay? So, again, only you're going to know how this shows up for you. This is your chart energy, or this is your friend's energy, or this is your boss's energy. And it's going to be with you your whole life. So only you're going to know the best way to communicate with your Mercury. And so in closing, this is Mercury in Pisces, Mercury in the 12th, which is a water sign. And that's it. I'll talk to you soon.